Without using tables or calculators, find the missing sides marked A and B, leaving your answer in short form. So going by these spatial acute angles, now remember our little trick. Yeah, I have this angle. This A is the opposite, and this is our hypotenuse. So I'll say sine 30 is equals to A all over root 3. A is equals to root 3 times sine 30. Now, what is sine 30? So you remember our trick with the finger. This is 0, this is 30 degrees here. So I count the number of fingers this way. I have, so sine 30 will be equals to 1 square root of 1 divided by 2, which is equals to 1 over 2. So sine 30 is half. Then I'll have A is equals to root 3 times half, which will give me root 3 all over 2. That is A. Now what is B? I find that my B there is adjacent to this angle, so I'll say cos 30 is equals to B all over root 3. B is equals to root 3 cos 30. What is cos 30? I go over my fingers again. This is 0, 30 here. Count the number of fingers this way. 1, 2, 3. So cos 30 will be equals to square root of 3 divided by 2. I will divide by 2. This will be B will be equals to square root of 3 times square root of 3 all over 2. B will be equals to 3 all over 2. Now let's try this other one here. A is my hypotenuse and B, and this is my opposite here. So I'll say sine 60 is equals to 2 root 3 all over A. So what is A? A is equals to 2 root 3 divided by sine 60. What is sine 60? I use my fingers again. This is 0, 30, 45, 60. So 60 there. I'm looking for sine. I count the number of fingers this way. I have 1, 2, 3. So that is square root of 3 divided by 2. So A there is equals to 2 root 3 divided by root 3 all over 2. Let's simplify this. This is A equals to 2 root 3 times 2 all over root 3. This one will cancel, and then left with 2 times 2 gives us 4. Now let's get B. B is the adjacent to this angle. So there I can say cos 60 is equals to B all over 4. B is equals to 4 times cos 60. What is cos 60? This is 0, 30, 45, 60. Cosine, I count the number of fingers this way. So I'll have the one finger, which is 1 square root of 1 divided by 2 to give me half. So now I'll say B is equals to 4 times half, which is equals to 2. And my B there is equals to 2. Without using tables or calculators, find the missing sides A and B, Remember that this is a special angle. We can use our trick to get the sine and cosine of this angle. In our first quadrant, the angle is acute, so it ranges from 0 to 90 degrees. For the second quadrant, the values range from 90 degrees right up to 180 degrees. For our third quadrant, values range from 180 degrees to 270 degrees. For the fourth quadrant, the values range from 270 degrees right up to 360 degrees. So if here I take the ranges from 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, looking at this our diagram here, we find here that for the first quadrant I have x is positive and y is positive. So x is positive and y is positive. For the fourth quadrant, that is from 90 to 180, I have y is negative and x is positive. Let's look at the third quadrant here, 180 to 270. I have x is negative and y is negative. For the second quadrant, I have y positive and x negative. What will be the trigonometric ratios for this first quadrant? Sine theta, this is theta here. Opposite, so y is positive, that shall be positive. What about cos theta? Cos theta adjacent, x positive, so the cosine will be positive. Tan theta, sine theta all over cos theta gives us tan theta, so that will also be positive. Let's look now at the range 90 to 180, that is in the fourth quadrant. What do I see here? I see that my y value is negative. So what is sine theta? Is theta there? Opposite all of hypotenuse. There y is already negative, so this gives me negative in the second quadrant. Cosine. Cosine is adjacent all over hypotenuse. X is positive, so this will be positive. What is tan theta? Sine theta divided by cos theta gives us positive divided by negative. Negative divided by positive gives us negative. Let's go now to the third quadrant. So the values of x and y are negative. Then I'll have sine theta will be negative, cos theta will be negative, tan theta. Negative divided by negative gives us positive. Let's now look at the second quadrant. Sine theta, this is theta here. Sine, opposite, which is y, all over hypotenuse. Sine theta is positive. Cos theta adjacent minus x, so negative. Then tan theta, positive divided by negative gives us negative. So where is, so in which of these quadrants are the different trigonometric ratios positive? What do we see? So in the first quadrant, the trigonometric ratios sine, cosine and tangent are all positive. So I put an A there, show me that all are positive. In the fourth quadrant, only cosine, theta is positive. So I put C there. In the third quadrant, only tan theta is positive. Let me put a T there. In the second quadrant, only sin theta is positive. I put an S there. So if I take this out, make another small diagram here. The first quadrant, all are positive. Fourth quadrant, only cosine. Third quadrant, tangent. And the second quadrant, sin theta. So this gives me, reading from this direction and going anti-clockwise, I'll have the word cast. So this figure here will help you know the sign of larger angles that are worked out from smaller acute angles. So let's make out a summary here. For the first quadrant, the angle is given by theta. Second quadrant, we have 180 minus theta. There's the angle there. 180 minus theta. This is our third quadrant here. This is already 180. For the third quadrant, we are going all this way. So this is already 180 and theta here. So third quadrant is given by theta minus 180. This is the angle here, theta. Fourth quadrant is given by 360 degrees minus theta.